Who ruined your family Christmas this year, and what did they do? My ex divorced me this year, finalized on what would have been my 11th year anniversary. She took the kids and moved 900 miles away. I'm so sad all the time now. Even having my kids with me for Christmas, I feel empty. All I want is my family back. My kid's dog, little bastard, broke his leash and took off for parts unknown. He came back an hour later with muddy feet and a shit-eating grin, like an hour of unsupervised freedom was his Christmas gift to himself. So it's not really ruined. I told my family our scene-victed pedophile uncle would never know my kids, and if he is there at Christmas, I wouldn't be, neither would my kids. This year will be a very quiet Christmas at my house, because they all think I'm a bigot. Found out my mother died last night. This is the first close death I've ever gone through. Please appreciate every second you get with your loved ones, especially today. My girlfriend's sister, she has 3 young girls and a terrible choice of men. She chooses today via a video of the kids to reveal to everybody that she is now dating a well-known junkie within our town. She has a very addictive personality and has struggled to stay clean herself. My girlfriend is now ridiculously stressed out and worried for the kids. My cat is dying, and I stayed home to be with her. I'm putting her down tomorrow. I found out my wife was cheating on me at 11:30 p.m. Christmas Eve while we were at her parents' house. I packed up my stuff, walked right by her family, who didn't know what was going on, and drove 6 hours in a crazy rainstorm to my parents' house. So there's that. LNG cancer ruined my Christmas by popping up the week before Christmas. I've been an endurance athlete my whole life. No smoking and barely drink. All my COVID tests were negative. So we did a cord scan that led to biases. Got the results 3 days ago. I'm only 29 years old, just finished grad school, and landed my dream job 3 weeks ago. Edit, you guys, I appreciate the kind words. I really do. Take a lesson from me, and make an extra effort to be kind to the people around you each day. Life is too short to be a jerk, and life is too short to not help those around you who are less fortunate. Be kind to everyone, you won't regret it. Not a family member. My grandma is into spiritist stuff. Whatever, she's happy, and it's not like the money she gives put her well-being in jeopardy. We found out that the people to whom she's been giving money for years is scamming her for a very large amount of money. My dad and uncle stopped taking her to that place, and they called her from the place and convinced her that her family wants to do her harm. She was very sour and barely spoke to anyone. That added to the fact that Christmas was a very small meeting this year, and some of us were there for less than an hour. We are not sure if that can be legally denounced as scamming, and it's very difficult to talk to my grandma about that subject. People were bitter and worried. It was a very tense meeting. Edit, yeah, spiritist or spiritualism, a mix between a lot of faith in God and angels and spirits and such, and the belief that there are people using witchcraft to harm her. My mother got belligerently drunk, locked herself in the closet, and claimed she was going to end her life. Then she vomited, and my dad and I were trying to drag her into her bed. She then proceeded to get violent with me and kicked me in the face. My mom decided that is better for her and me, that she is going to spend these holidays with her much younger boyfriend, 17-year difference in another city, while her second husband, my stepdad, is in a different country trying to work for us so he can help us with money and shit. So here I am, barely 18, spending my first Christmas and New Year's Eve alone. Grandma called my degree useless and a waste of time, and NGL that hurt and ruined Christmas for me. I just graduated this year and wasn't even able to go to my own graduation because of COVID. I went to a top 10 college. My cousin exposed our entire extended family of generational abuse and trauma, and like a good old traumatized family, all the adults carried on like normal and the kids are seeking therapy. Simply don't have anyone to celebrate it with. I was planning to go spend Christmas with my mom and dad this year after my 9-year engagement broke off just before Christmas. I just moved out, so I'm alone for the first time in 9 years. Then my dog got a stomach bug. He woke me up 3 times at night to go outside for a poo. He usually sleeps through the night no problem, and I discovered a pile of puke on his dog bed. It's not his fault, but I don't know if I can go anywhere today. Edit. 9-year relationship and engaged for a year and a half. My wife. A couple weeks ago she broke the news to me that she had an affair at the beginning of this year and wants a divorce. My mom died last week. My dad died 6 years ago. This is my first holiday without a parent. Edit. Wow, I just came back and saw this. This outpouring is mind-blowing. Thank you all. I only ask that you find the people in your life that need such love and share it as freely. My cousin, who bought Chick-fil-A so he wouldn't have to eat our homemade meals, announced upon arriving he wasn't helping with anything. Tried to trip acid all day on Christmas Eve. Got drunk before noon by himself on that same day when I told him no Christmas hallucinogens, and drunkenly screamed in my face when I told him to clean up his dishes and beer cans. My cluster headaches made appearance after 2 months of quiet. Fuckers. Cancer. My mom passed in early July. First year without her. My brother and I visited grandma like every year, but this time without our mom. But the feeling just isn't the same anymore. Edit. Thank you for all the nice comments. I read every single one, but there are just too many to reply to everyone. You made my Christmas special. It's Christmas morning and I can hear my nephew, who lives in the apartment downstairs, throwing a temper tantrum because he thinks his sister got larger gifts from Santa this year. His dad, are you joking right now? You better be joking. Say just kidding. Oh my god. Tell me he's kidding. It's 8 AM. My body, I guess. I have a condition that is rapidly worsening, and on Christmas Eve my doctor told me it's gotten so bad I may need to be in urgent care at the hospital on Tuesday. It's all I've been thinking about. I can't even sleep.